There is a huge shift going on behind the scenes in the financial world. The banks, which has dominated the world of money for hundreds of years, now find themselves with a serious competitor. The world of finance is getting rebuilt, but this time in a decentralized way, cutting out the need for middlemen. Decentralized finance, or DeFi, is exploding right now, and Cathie Wood of ARK Invest recently talked about its excellent performance in her recent monthly update. So in this video, we are going to be looking at what Cathie Wood just said about crypto and DeFi. I'll show you what's going on in DeFi right now, and we'll also take a look at stablecoins, because they too are also going parabolic. And then we'll finish with why I think the banks are really scared right now and why they are bringing in emergency measures to try to slow down crypto adoption. As always, if you do enjoy anything in the video, then drop a like, always appreciated. Okay, so Cathie Wood just gave her recent monthly update, which I'll link to below, and here is what she just said about crypto and what's going on in the world of decentralized finance. Take a look.
On the crypto side, address a question that we've been getting quite frequently. But many wonder how we could be positive at all about Bitcoin if we're not worried about inflation. Well, I think 08, 09 is a very good reason why. Why did 08, 09 almost melt the financial world down? It did so because of counterparty risk. And what we've just seen in the crypto market is really interesting. It's been cut in half, 2 trillion to 1 trillion, the ecosystem, in the last few months, just cut in half. Can you imagine what would happen if our equity prices, bond prices were cut in half in the span of a few months with all the leverage out there? I think we'd be in a counterparty risk problem again, a big mess. Maybe not as big of a mess as we were in 08, 09, because there have been some changes. But I do not believe that our financial world would withstand a 50% drop as easily as the DeFi world has. DeFi didn't skip a beat. I don't think we could say that for the traditional financial world. And I do think that's why the shift towards DeFi, helped now by central banks moving into stablecoins and legitimizing digital currencies, even though that's very different from Bitcoin. I do think we're going to accelerate further and faster into the DeFi world. And that too is very exciting. And as you know, if Bitcoin's price on a trend basis, remember, we're still a triple since last September. We may have been cut in half, but we were still a triple since last. And if the price continues to move up, what does that mean? That means increased purchasing power, which is what deflation is. So very consistent with our view of the world.
So basically the world of finance is changing and it's going decentralized, cutting out the need for the bank and also middlemen. Cathie mentioned just how well the DeFi ecosystem was able to handle a 50% crash, just like it was another trading day, and how traditional finance would not have been able to weather the storm so well. Just to give you guys the full context of what is going on right now, check out these charts for DeFi and stablecoins. And so this is the DeFi ecosystem measured by total value locked, how much money is being locked away in the different protocols. And this was the start of 2021, and there was around about $20 billion. And it peaked out in the year up to 155 billion. So that is a 675% increase. And just note that this is just the first half of the year. And what powers many of these protocols is stablecoins. And just look at this exponential chart and what is going on in stablecoins right now. The reason it's getting loads of media attention is because it's just cracked the $100 billion mark. And think about it, when money is going into stablecoins, it is going out from the banks. And this is why the banks are beginning to panic. And as you can see, the market leader by far is USDT, which is Tether, followed by USDC, which is Coinbase's stablecoin, followed by BUSD, which is Binance's, and then the other 5 makes up the rest. But there is a stablecoin explosion going on right now. So DeFi and stablecoins are exploding right now. And where is this money coming from? It's leaving the banks and going onto exchanges, and this is why the banks are panicking right now. Stablecoins can essentially do everything the dollar can do, only faster, cheaper, and without the need of middlemen. This topic actually feels like something I shouldn't be talking about, as it goes against the traditional financial system. But anyway, here goes. So the banks are experiencing record outflows out of the banks and onto crypto exchanges, and this is leading them to panic. Remember, banks make money by lending out your savings. It's called fractional reserve banking. Now you keep your savings in the bank. Now the bank takes your savings and lends it out in the forms of credit cards, loans, mortgages, and this is how the banks make money. However, if you don't keep your money in the bank, then the bank can't lend it out, and this is a serious threat to their business model. And the problem they have is that at an ever faster rate, people are taking their money and putting it onto crypto exchanges. And why are people doing this? Well, for example, I've taken a lot of my cash, converted it into a stable coin, and I keep it now on BlockFi. And now I'm earning 7.5% on my cash instead of 0.1% in the bank. I did do a full video on BlockFi, which you can find here if you want to learn more. But the point is that more and more people are beginning to do this, and this is why the banks are panicking. Check this out. And here is what traditional finance feels about what's going on right now. Stablecoins must face difficult questions, warns Bank of England. Just last week, there was a report by Fitch warning about how stablecoins could trigger credit market contagion. Another day, another warning. Fed's Rosengren, stablecoins could pose a threat to financial stability in the future. Then, the FCA, which in the UK is the Financial Conduct Authority, bans Binance from undertaking regulated activities in the UK. Then, just last week, UK's NatWest Bank limits transactions to crypto exchanges. NatWest and other UK high street banks have ramped up crypto curbs amid recent regulatory pressure on the sector. And NatWest is actually one of the biggest banks in the UK, and it's actually my bank. And after seeing this headline just last week, I called them up. And get this, they wouldn't tell me which companies I can and can't use. They wouldn't tell me how much they'd be limiting my account, only that they can and will stop a transaction at any point. And so it makes you think, whose money is this? This is my money, right? I can choose where I spend it, right? Well, obviously banks can't openly dictate where you can spend your money. They're going to need a legitimate reason. So what was the reason? Well, I was told it was because of all the fraud going on. And this didn't sound good, so I thought I'd check the data for myself. Here's what I found. And this was data just released from the World Economic Forum, which says that the percentage of illicit activity from cryptocurrencies as a percentage from 2017 to 2020 was less than 1%. Yet when you compare the illicit activity in the economy as a whole, which is in the order of 2 to 4%. So this is up to 5 times more than what is happening in crypto. So illicit activity from crypto is a fraction of what is going on with traditional fiat currency. So this says to me the banking system is losing out to crypto right now, and I just wanted to share with you guys what is going on. Okay, let's sum everything up. Cathie recently pointed out that decentralized finance is looking really strong, especially when compared to the current financial system. DeFi was able to handle a 50% crash like it was just another trading day. DeFi and stablecoins are booming right now, and they have grown 675% in just the first half of this year. And where is this money coming from? Well, banks are seeing the largest outflows from people's savings onto crypto exchanges. And remember, banks need your money so they can lend it out and generate revenue for the bank. And this is leading to bans and crypto exchanges being blocked under the cover of illicit activity, even though the World Economic Forum's data shows that there is 5 times more of that happening with traditional fiat currency. So there you are, guys. As you can see, traditional finance is being disrupted in a major way, and it's all happening right now. And if you too want to earn 7.5% on your cash instead of 0.1% in the bank, then check out my link below to BlockFi. For now, just to say, if you enjoyed anything in the video, then drop a like, and a big thank you to everyone who does. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, then click below and join us. I've got some great videos coming up that you don't want to miss. Okay, cheers guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.